That's like a whole thing.
Hi, and welcome to episode 3 of Somebody's Ultimate Editing.
Apple 7.
We're here with Brandon Romani Stamos and Kat. Brandon, show yourself. AKA Dr. Not So Weird Al.
Right.
So Brandon, are you still on the witness protection program? Is that why you will not get on screen?
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
What kind of future we have to look forward to when motherfuckers like you are letting everybody know who's in the witness protection program? On a goddamn podcast. Thankfully, there's only 100 people listening and none of them are Chinese.
Well, my mic's not even plugged in.
Oh.
That's how it works.
That's how it doesn't work.
We got to figure it out.
And I do have Tic Tac, so Chinese are still in my information as we're recording it.
The way that I treat it is that everybody's stealing your information all the time. Therefore, I suggest that you make the most of it and start selling that shit.
Right.
Mine's like boring. I don't know why anybody would want my information, but apparently they do.
Yes, they do.
People used to always tell me, like, you need to do this and that and protect your identity. And I'm like, dude, somebody steals my identity, they're immediately in debt.
Construct 6 identities.
You're
And
right.
then sell them off to the highest bidder.
Right, they're definitely in fucking. So, look, for local artists, or just artists in general, this is a painting. I know you can't really see from the camera we got from 1989, but this is from an unknown local artist known as Joda, I think, or something like that. Joda, maybe be his name. But if you would like to have your art showed on a local podcast, I don't know, maybe this one?
That's a cool idea.
You can send it in. You can just mail it to Pee in a Cup at P.O. Box. No, I'm just kidding. We're ready.
I was right there with you. I was like, dude, you listen to this shit. Oh my god.
Yes, I do have to go ahead and warn you people that me and Kat, we go with the flow of who our guests are. So if you're easily offended, today's episode,
It's not going to be your episode.
you're going to be offended,
No,
probably.
today's the day, motherfucker. Like, for real. America's been fucked up with this, like, dude, I tell you what, hey, as an empath, the world's been hurting my fucking feelings every day for my entire life. The rest of y'all need to get a goddamn backbone. Because it's fucked.
Dude.
You know how fucked up people are we talking about?
Dude, you know what really fucking grinds my gears? No, it's not smoking. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I'm pretty sure we could argue that.
Oh, hang on, it's part of your stage act. I forgot.
That's right. It's part of the stage act.
There's you and Dave Chappelle.
I was gonna say something about the painting. I dig the colors.
Thank you.
The color correspondence is dope.
I call this no talent, all imagination, because that's all I got. Here, let's give you a little better.
I mean, intrinsically the color, like the color, something you have. I haven't seen a lot of your work, but I think intrinsically you have a mastery of color.
Waldo was somewhere in here.
I see an owl in there. I dig it.
Dude, I'll sit and look at this thing, and I painted absolutely nothing, but there are so many things in there. There's a whole bunch of indigenous people down here.
Yeah.
Is now when we do the plug for the mushroom chocolates? Like the new brand of the mushroom chocolates?
And there's like an alien Abe Lincoln here. Here's his eyes, nose,
I love it.
chin. He got like a
was
dreamy
going to go
hair.
with like hippie demon, but
I absolutely just
Demons.
fucking made some
I
squigglies and I
about the
chased
time
that
you see the
shit.
demon in the closet.
yes, and I was with you.
And it
And you
was
laughed
him.
at me, yes.
It
you
was
laughed
fucked
at
up.
me.
It turned out to be
There are some people who do not need high-powered cannabis.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say power
there's nothing
tools.
wrong with them. There's nothing, it's just the way that it is.
Do you remember I took that hit in and blew it directly out, and I was so fucking high. Well, you guys kept saying it was like medical grade. It's
It was
medical
supposed to be
grade,
strawberry
medical
cough.
grade.
It was like 30% or some shit. Like it was
Strawberry cough.
That's what they said. This is years ago. This was a long time ago.
Do y'all remember back in the day before weed had names? It was just weed.
Yeah. That was before you could get good weed, though.
Right.
Like
You got
it was-
that-
it
you
was-
got
No,
that-
I don't know.
You got that brick weed
There
and-
was still like names to it because you would get some like
Michoacan?
Acapulco,
No.
Acapulco Gold.
Yeah,
and
tight stick.
fucking come in a.
Come in what?
No, it would come in like a Pringles can.
Right.
And I'd pop that shit open. Remember? No.
No.
Back in the days, me and him was like trying to get like 20 sacks.
That's because your dad wasn't the local dope.
Oh,
No, that's true, yeah.
No, my dad was not.
So yeah, they used to come in like Pringle cans and they'd pop it open.
Where the fuck did they get that from?
I don't
sticks.
know. He had connections, I guess.
Really, you guys want to know the way it works? Well,
People from Pringles?
You see, the CIA is contracted with the Mexicans, and then what they do is they put it into a factory, and then they seal it in the thing. I know, I'm just bugging.
What's this? You're CNA like a registered nurse or something?
There is a reality of the way it works, but I'm just making sure.
You're thinking of like TNA. No.
No, he said it's CIA.
Oh, CIA.
That's another thing Joda can't hear.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I hear close to what it is.
That's nice. Do we need to enunciate, Joda?
I do read lips a little bit.
So do I.
Only vertical, kind of. Some of them's got a little braille. You want to stay away from those.
Is that some kind of weird sex joke?
It is.
I don't
That's
know.
what he's doing right now. You gotta watch him. He'll like reach out and try to touch my boob.
Oh, whatever passes for comedy these days.
Hey, let me tell you, if I accidentally touch someone's boob, I say it right out loud. Like, I
You touched my
accidentally
boob on purpose?
touched boob.
Will you touch my boob on purpose?
I mean, you don't look as cold as you were when we
I'll
just
tell you
walked
what,
in.
they're always hard. They are.
What's up with them 7 nipples in the middle?
Yeah, what is that in your shirt?
What in my shirt?
You got like 7 nipples, not so much here or here, but right here.
Way to point it out, Joda. Don't only tell people who the fuck's in the witness protection program, I'll also tell everybody who's aliens.
He's fucking wired. He's wired to wire. We don't even need these mics hooked up. He's wired.
I'm wearing a wire.
You remember also back in the day the myth of if you're a cop, you got to tell me.
Right.
Remember that?
My favorite is show me your butthole or else you're a cop. I swear to God, I guarantee you these motherfuckers are sitting in training, showing each other their buttholes, waiting for the day when somebody's going, show me your butthole or you're a cop. And they're like, yeah, I've been waiting for this. I've been training for it.
Training day.
Dude, for real, that's not a thing.
Hang on. What circuit was you in that they were showing buttholes to get?
Are you not in the festival scene or anything?
Well, no. I've played a few, and I've been to the few I played.
You guys ever been to Sugar Creek?
I've been there once.
Dude, when'd you go?
I've
When'd you go to
never
Sugar
been.
Creek?
3 years ago.
Dude, I was there at Sugar Creek working security or something.
Oh, dude, I was working the gate when they come in.
Great.
Yeah, and I don't want to promote or demote anything, but
No, I like Sugar Creek. I like Sugar Creek.
I was the dude that walked around with a computer and had to go to the cars and have them sign it and all that. After, I don't know, staying up all night the night before, out of my mind, I have never been,
Why are they signing a computer? What are you talking
in
about?
case somebody gets hit,
2024,
hurt.
Katrina.
This was like 2020.
2020.
Well, I
The future is
still.
now.
But yeah, and like, I don't want to downgrade or put anything on any name like the festival itself or anything, but I've never been handed so many illegal substance by people who were signing the computers.
You're that
Are
guy.
you complaining about that?
No.
You're that guy.
No, dude, a guy tried bringing a full-size boat in, and I had to be the one to go tell him, like, hey, I've never been to Sugar Creek. Have you ever been to Sugar Creek?
No.
Okay. I've never been
I
anything, and somebody's all like, hey, you can volunteer, and you can get in for free, because it was like $150 for 3 nights. Great time, all kinds of stuff, But like, so I did like 8 hours the first day, and then, or maybe it was 4, and then 4 hours the second day, which I did my 4 the first, and then I ate a piece of paper somebody gave me after that, stayed up all night, and then I had to work again like 8 o'clock till midnight the next night.
Do the mud people live there?
The mud people?
Yeah.
Who's the
I
mud
mean,
people?
if there's like a fest going on, don't everybody get muddy?
This
people.
This particular one wasn't that muddy.
Right, that wasn't that muddy.
But this dude, right? He literally, I gotta tell him that he.
What?
I gotta tell him he got a car full of people or a truck full of people, right? And I'm like, no. So
Probably Pigpen.
he's got to back this truck all out with this big boat. Like, what are you bringing the boat for? Okay, whatever.
So it wasn't his truck and his boat, but he's backing up my look around.
Well, he came back and he was all like, again, children, I'm not promoting anything, but he was all like, hey man, here, I'm gonna give you something. He goes and he gave me a little baggie. It had some powder in it. I don't know what it was. All I know is he told me only do a little bit because it's really good. But anyways,
Was it really good?
I don't know because I didn't do it.
Pussy. You pussy. It was ketamine, retard.
I handed it off to someone else.
Joda doesn't want to go down the K-hole.
Well, then don't go down a fucking cave.
It was a sea hole. Trust me. Cocaine. You don't want none of this, Jody.
Oh.
But yeah.
Well, you don't know what it was. It could have been ketamine.
No, because the people I gave it to throw away definitely was not filling their face
What does that
later.
mean, throw away? What does that mean?
Because they didn't use it, they threw it away. Because we don't promote using drugs.
I promote responsible use of drugs,
Okay.
personally.
Okay.
I'm sorry if that's not what the party line these days.
No.
No, it's not.
No, I think you should tell.
Why?
Yeah.
God forbid that somebody in America speak their fucking mind. Jesus Christ.
Speak it.
I'm gonna speak my mind about America right now, dude. You know what fucking really pisses me off?
Joe Biden pardoning his son for fucking illegal fucking trades with
I don't even know nothing about none of that shit. I don't follow politics at all. At all. I hate that
Well,
shit.
you knew that was going to happen.
How old are you, Joda?
Brandon.
Old enough.
Brandon, you knew that was going to happen.
How old are
right?
you, Joda?
47.
47. You got any major injuries to speak of?
Yeah.
Like what?
What, are you gonna sign me up for the army? What's
You're
going on?
fucking right, because you don't have an interest in politics. That's what the fuck's gonna happen. You're gonna have to go to war, and your son's gonna have to go to war for real, dude.
No.
Your luxury for not participating in politics is that you are acquiescent to be governed by your lessons.
Okay, so I'm watery because of a lesson?
Yes.
Sorry, guys. I remember my lesson that time.
So what acquiescent means.
I don't even know.
Yeah, Mike.
I just know aqua is water.
Right.
I don't know what the other shit is. No,
Right.
no. I just. Here's what pisses me off.
I think a 15-mile forced march next April will be adequate for every man
So
between
Brandon-
25 and 47.
Brandon,
I'll be 48 by
Brandon,
then, right?
I know I already know the answer to this, but you were in the military then?
Oh shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
What branch?
the U.S. Army.
Oh. So you graduated high school then, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I didn't think they was taking non-graduates yet.
They snatched you right out of that motherfucker.
How old are you?
Old enough.
Older or you're younger than me, right?
This physical form is 43 years old.
This physical form. When's your birthday?
February 26th. Pisces.
All right.
Go Pisces.
So let's see. Let's add this up. 2, 10, 20. What year?
Well, you're what?
What year was you born?
1981. I just told you.
20, 29. Ah, so you're an 11. So am I.
That sounds like some street carnival shit to me. Like
It's numerology.
Okay, right on. Are you in numerology?
I have a son who's just turned 21 who's into it a lot, and he's really good at it.
That's cool.
I wonder what I am.
We've
I wanna
done
be
did
11.
this. We've done did this.
Am I? What
We
am
done
I?
did this.
Because I got 11 tattooed on my
I
wrist.
forget.
Oh, this is.
Let me just tell you, an 11 is a master number. 11 is the master number.
Okay.
But mine is Tool lyric. 11 and she was gone.
Okay. When's your birthday?
November 1st.
All right, so 3, 4, 13, what year?
72.
So what was that, 14?
I'm a 14.
No. What was I at? All right, so
What the
1,
fuck are
2,
you-
3, 4,
We have this supposed, right?
13, and then 79.
72.
This is great.
I'm really good at math. For some reason, 9 and 14. So I'm like, what? 23. So you're a 5.
I have no idea.
You're a 5 light path, and but you're 1 energy. 1 is leadership and male energy.
Oh yeah, totally.
Totally.
And you was born on what day?
I got a lot of testosterone. in me.
26th? Damn, dude, that's like the number for money.
There's the.
And yet he's broke.
Hey, but what my son has taught me about
Anyone who knows
numerology,
anything knows that the real currency here is information and favors. I got plenty of fucking both. Got more. What is it? Got
Well,
more favors than. Got
It
more
doesn't pay the
favors
power
than.
bill.
What is it? Got more favors than Carter's got liver pills.
No. It
Carter?
doesn't pay the bills though.
I don't have any bills. You have bills?
I do.
That's a motherfucker, ain't it? I don't have bills. I do what I do, and the good Lord sees fit to take care of me in a surprisingly good capacity. Thank you, kind Lord.
which Lord do you serve now?
You're gonna have to serve somebody.
I mean,
I serve the
do you have a serving license
one.
even?
I have a doctorate.
A doctorate?
In metaphysics. I'm a witch doctor.
In Aquafina?
That girl has made
Aquafina.
an amazing career for herself. From a YouTuber, Aquafina.
I was talking about the water.
I don't drink bottled water.
Seraphina.
Ha! But he knew it was bottled water.
That's my spirit guide.
Cool. How'd you
Aquafina?
come to that conclusion?
Seraphina.
Yeah, how'd you come to that conclusion?
I had a dream about her. I didn't know her name, but I knew what she looked like. She talked to me the first time I dreamt of her.
What she look like?
She's white and gold, and she looks like a bird.
See, I seen her and she
later.
was blue and black.
Way later, years later, I wanted to put a name to her because I didn't know she even had a name. I didn't know who it was. I thought it was Freya,
Right.
but it wasn't. And when I looked it up, the very first picture, I was like, "Oh my god!" Because
There
she was a
was.
white with the gold, and she was a
Right.
bird, and
What's
it was
her name?
Seraphina.
Seraphina. The seraphim are angels. So like Seraphina, I'm sure it has something to do with lady angel or feminine angel or something. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
How many times have you interacted with her?
Well, back in 2020, the first time it was like still with you, so it was like 2016 maybe.
You never told me about Seraphina.
No, but this doesn't surprise me. You did not listen to me because I did tell you about me having a dream about her.
Maybe, but I'm ready. There we go.
So the first time she did, I did interact with her, but it's all one-sided now. I talk to her, but I can't hear her.
She's ignoring you.
I don't know.
Just like a woman.
So all the conversation's one-sided, but I still talk to her.
Yeah,
Just like a woman.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I mean, there was a time where it wasn't one-sided, where there was
Just once.
That's good enough. For real. A lot of my interactions have been one time, and then you're always like, ah!
Yeah. Yep.
I would really like to come back some other time with Bebe, because like me myself, I want to talk about politics with you guys, because like you guys have a platform here, and people got to recognize the folks. You got to grow up. Okay, you have a little bit of background. You grew up watermelon. What the fuck's gonna happen? No, laugh your ass off. What the fuck's gonna happen?
I'm gonna put that.
Whenever the grocery doesn't get food for 3 weeks, what are you and your kids and your grandkids gonna do about that, man?
We got chickens.
Can I tell you something? That I don't believe politicians are going to do shit for us. Politicians is why we're in the place we're at, because why in the we could grow fucking crops. We could have fucking farms.
You ain't doing shit.
Yeah, because I ain't got a permit to buy this fucking land, to do this, to do that. I got to buy a permit
They
to fucking...
monitor your small gardens. They monitored that.
Is that really how you guys live?
It's how I live.
Is that really how you live?
How?
Like there are ordinances that say that I can't do this.
No, that's how the society lives.
Motherfucker. Hey, at the top of whatever level is above you, they do not think that way. They do not think that these are the rules that hold us in place. No. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, do whatever the fuck you want, dude.
Well, yeah.
Are they going to tell me that I can't have this pig, or are they going to tell me that I can't grow this fucking herb or whatever? Dude, go fuck yourselves. It's for real.
Well, yeah, I feel the same fucking way.
Then live that way. Stop saying I feel that way and live that way.
I live the way I fucking want. I ain't saying I feel anyway.
But none of it's going to matter for nothing if you don't vote. Right?
Dude, let's talk about something else. I don't fucking do that bullshit.
I'll make one point.
Dude.
I'll make one point, Joda Spikes and Mr. Jody
How about it,
Brimmer.
dude? I don't talk
This
that
goddamn
bullshit.
election, I went and voted. And the only goddamn...
Did I say I didn't vote?
The only choice on that ballot was Trump or Harris. Every goddamn other election, from fucking every local thing, there was nobody running opposed. Don't tell me that your town's fucked up whenever you guys... Joda, I'm sorry it's gonna fucking take some time. I know you're strapped. I
don't know what you're apologizing to me for, dude.
No, I'm saying. But it might come down to you running for some goddamn office just so somebody else is up there fucking saying something. Because that's how we've gotten to this point.
Right, and we got too many people up there saying stuff that we're paying that ain't doing jack shit.
Nobody. Did you vote?
That's none of your business.
Okay, you didn't vote. So here's the thing. I am, to be honest, if people want to know my true politics, like if we're talking like real shit, the poor need to eat the rich and fucking burn the whole goddamn thing to the ground.
Fucking heads.
Burn the whole thing to the fucking ground.
I agree.
But that's not realistic. This is real world shit. And real world shit is that the talking heads, life in a wartime. All right?
Okay.
Keep your head away from the window. Somebody's going to see you up there. People in America, everybody's chomping at the bit, but nobody realizes what civil war looks like. Look at Bosnia.
But they've been saying that forever here.
We've got pictures of Civil War here. What do you mean nobody knows what it looks like? We got pictures. They're in black and white, duh.
They're hand drawn.
They're hand drawn. Hey, no, hand colored. Hand colored.
Dude, imagine back in the
My
day.
master chromatographer.
Imagine back in the day being on a wanted poster and it was drawn.
Dude, that'd be the days, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be the days back in the fucking... No, that's not me.
That's supposed to be me. Is that what I look
My
like?
name's Joda Brimmer. That's not me.
Dude, my real last name is Van Brina.
Is it Von Brina?
Von Brina.
Ah! All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, Joda. I want 2% of whatever that deal is you got with the German royalty thing.
Oh shit!
Because I know, hey, if your name's Von, you got some kind of a trust fund there somewhere.
No.
Hey man, this is where we live. I'm just telling you how things work. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Ironically enough, my last name Brymer now. German comes from German.
Yeah.
There's a whole line of Brimer who are in America that are Jewish. So like, oh, that's kind of ironic.
Okay. I don't know. That's ironic.
You don't know how ironic German and Jews? You have no idea.
Do
how
you
ironic it
realize
is?
that the majority? Do you know what Ashkenazi Jews are?
How what?
The Ashkenazi Jews. You know what those are? Those are German.
Because
Those
they
are
are?
German Jews. Like that's my definition. That's what they are.
No, I don't.
It's a whole class of like Jewish diaspora. It's a
Did
whole
you say
thing.
Neosporin?
Diaspora.
Yeah,
That I bet that's a word that you probably haven't encountered much, and that's not a slight. I'm just saying.
No.
Diaspora means groups of ethnic people that are cast out into the new world, kind of.
Oh, okay.
So like all the Italian people, there was an Italian diaspora. Usually means more negative connotations. So people think that.
Yeah.
But like the Irish potato famine, there was a diaspora that happened from Ireland because everybody was fucking getting the fuck out of there because everybody's starving to death.
And that's even words that are discriminatory, just like without papers or without proof of papers. That's WAP.
Right.
But some people, that's like not. People.
Are you trying to guilt me into using the N-word?
No, I'm not trying to do that. No, I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Something I didn't know till a few years ago, and I forgot what the actual meaning of it was.
Shut up, crowd.
But it was what? The word Eskimo is a
You're right.
is a racial slur.
Right.
It's something along the lines of like, I don't remember where I seen it at.
Eskimo?
Yeah, whatever the meaning.
Dirty whore that fucks for seal pelts.
Those are Eskimos.
Eskimos. I don't know, man.
Oh my
It was
God,
Yukon.
that's
It was a different time. It was the Yukon, you know what I mean?
that's funny.
Dude, I love when old people tell me some shit and be like, my mom was married her second time when she was 16. She's all like, there was a different time. I'm like, yeah, a time when you can molest children and not get in trouble.
Yeah, and that.
Like 2024.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
what?
Like 2024, you're absolutely right. But you know what? I'm going to tell you what. When I was a little girl, like a young girl, like second grade, third grade, I had grown-ass men flash their dicks at me.
What?
Yeah. One of them was right on Webster Street.
Oh, just on the street.
Yeah, there was a 2-story house after you cross the tracks going east.
Was there compulsion to tell somebody, or did you just kind of keep it to yourself?
I did keep it to myself.
That's
I never
fucked
told
up.
anybody until way later when
Right.
I was like old enough to be like, that was fucked
Yeah,
up.
that was fucked up.
Well, I mean, I knew it was fucked up then, but I was just like, that was a man, and he was standing on the second floor, and he stood at the window, and he made his dick go.
Was he flashing it? The thing is was he flashing it at you, or was he up in the room?
Well, he was standing at the window. It looked like he was looking at me, and I was a kid walking on the sidewalk.
I'll tell you what, this is the honest to God truth. I've been in a hotel room,
And you did that to
and I've been standing at the window, just all fucked up, just like, whoa. And I wasn't flashing my dick at anybody.
Well, I bet you were.
The thunderstorm, I was like,
Hey, it looks smaller from the second
it was
story.
me, it was me, Katrina, I'm sorry.
No, it was a man. It was a grown man.
Well, what year was that?
Yeah, I don't get that
But
shit.
see, if I was like in the second or third grade, because I used to walk to school.
Did they have colored pictures yet?
You're an asshole.
Well, remember the last time I said it was before phones and I meant cell phones. And you go, God damn, how old are you?
Smoke signals and shit. Oh,
No,
fuck.
you did like I was
When was this?
That was our first podcast.
Yeah, you know what? We did that first podcast. Was it after a comedy night?
Yeah.
I watched that, just a little bit of it, and I was all like, what?
It's all like cocaine, Joda.
I have rare insomnia. I don't even do caffeine, dude.
Really?
Well, you say that, but then you said you were misdiagnosed. So do you have it?
Well, I have something fucked up, but if you Google rare insomnia, when they diagnosed me with it, I Googled it and there was nothing.
Yeah.
But if you Google it now, it comes up like IRR, whatever.
What does it mean, though? Like,
Here,
what happens to you? What's the deal?
Well, here, let me read you the Google.
What, you're up for a day and a half
Do you
to 2
still
days?
stay up for days playing games?
Not just playing games, doing all kinds of things.
Okay.
And then sometimes I'll sleep for 2 or 3 days.
Do you still play,
rare insomnia.
wait a minute, don't say it. Do you still play Skyrim?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
very rarely. I'm waiting for the next one. The next one is supposed to be in. Do you remember the black people in the game?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be based where they are. I think it's called Hammerfell,
Africa.
and it's a fantasy world, but they're supposed to be like dynamics between if you climb the ranks to be a nobility or whatever, then you can marry off and you can build dynasties and shit. That's gonna be cool.
All right,
for a long time.
Shout out to Bethesda. You guys did a hell of a job last time.
What's up?
Who can read well?
I read adequately when I have to read something in front of the class.
I karaoke at a 3rd grade level, so I googled rare insomnia. It's called FFI, fatal familial insomnia. Is a rare inherited and fatal brain disorder that causes insomnia and other neurological symptoms. It's fucking hilarious. But let's see.
You're bullshit.
No. It caught right here. FFI is fatal and typically leads to death within a few months to a few years. The average duration of disease is 18 months. I'm 47 years old. I've had this my whole life. So it's not that. But it's like this. Insomnia, if you have insomnia, like if you sleep 7 hours one night instead of 8, if you sleep 8 hours and you sleep 7, that's insomnia.
Right, technically right. Yeah.
So there's nothing more than that. That's insomnia. So I'm a dude that can go 3-4 days without sleeping, and I can still
go 3 or 4 days without sleeping.
I'm talking without any kind of...
Yes.
Okay. Throughout my whole life.
Yes.
I'm not talking a little period like my
Throughout my entire life.
Okay, yeah.
However long you go out, can we do that as like a thing for the podcast? Like, me and Joda just gonna be like sitting there like come on, Joda. Like eventually we'll just be doing patty cake and shit.
Well, I can vouch she does stay up for days.
Yeah.
No drugs. I mean, drugs help, but no drugs is fine. Like I'll stay up for days. It's been that way since I was in the military.
Really?
I did like a long stretch for 24-hour shifts.
You didn't have it before that?
No, I did. There were times in high school and stuff where I would be up for long periods of time.
Like me and my brother, we shared a bedroom because I had two brothers. So my oldest one had his own bedroom, and me and the other one they're both older.
Just 4 ends?
3.
Where do you fit in that?
I'm the youngest.
You're the Joda's the baby.
I'm the baby. But like we would literally be like, all right, if we go to sleep right now, we'll get 3 hours sleep before Mom wakes us up for school.
Right.
Okay, if we go to sleep right now, we'll have 2.5 hours to go to sleep.
That reminds me of Sleep Clock. Remember Sleep Clock?
Yeah, I still use it.
Yep.
Oh, is that the thing that it even tells you when you fart?
No.
No, human sleep cycles are like an hour and a half or so. So you need to wake up in between those cycles.
It helps.
Yes, it does help. Sleepy time clock.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yep.
I use it because if I know that I haven't slept, but I've got my phone because I'll scroll my phone and I'll start to doze off.
Oh, really?
I'll put it on sleepy time and be like, okay, I got to stay up another 20 minutes at least.
Yeah.
And then I got to go to sleep, and then that way when I wake up, I don't feel as shitty.
Right.
With what happens?
Because you're waking up in between those natural cycles or whatever. Dude, for real. That's cool. You still use that. I still use it too.
Yeah.
When I have to wake up, I usually don't have to wake up.
Have you ever had a sleep study done?
No.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Well, they put all these things in your...
That would be great. I want access to all my shit. Like anybody that's willing to fucking put electrodes on me.
Yeah,
do any kind of things.
Do you have government insurance or do you have state?
I have government insurance, but I won't go to the VA.
No.
No, why would I?
Well, yeah. Well,
So you can kill me?
No,
So
I
you
know.
can kill me quicker than the rest of you motherfuckers? It's retarded.
Yeah, I know. And I was going to talk to you even about that because, I was going to talk to you about John and stuff like that because I have to deal with a VA, because...
I wish I would have prepared something because earlier when we were talking about me coming up, it reminded me of a piece that I saw, and it's a huge, scoping journalistic thing about how California's fucking VA, there's this giant campus in California that was set aside to be a VA old man's home. veterans are different than the rest of y'all. Whether they're combat vets or what, there's a process. That's why I support a 2-year mandatory national service, so everybody can get a little bit taste of what the system's like. So you know what I mean, before you go out there into the world or whatever. So in California, there's this giant campus that's been closed off, and there are fucking veterans on the streets in tent cities.
Yeah.
Outside of the fucking gates of the place that was set aside for them.
Shit, we've got homeless veterans in Illinois.
Get with the program, fuckos.
Yeah.
Who's the fucking...
I don't know, but they are fuckos. And let me tell you what, because it's riled me up now. So, for real,
Good.
I have dealt, now you know this, Brandon, I have dealt with that VA for a long time.
Yeah, long time.
So my intermediate family, my mom, my sister, my brother, I'm the oldest of my siblings.
You're older than your mom?
No.
Yes, she is.
Well, probably in...
Katrina became one of the high sisterhood of the Scorpion. After that, it's just like age don't really mean a whole lot.
That's right. So, you remember that, right on. Okay, so...
It's a thing.
So I have to help my family, right? And I don't have to, but I love them. I'm a mother hen kind of person. I like to take care, and
You have to help your family.
I do. I have to help my family,
Yes.
and when I don't do it sufficiently, I feel a lot of guilt because I know that I think I'm their only lifeline
You're
that
the
they really
matriarch
have. I
in
am
that
the
case.
matriarch of that, and my Aunt Linda was the matriarch.
I miss your
before
Aunt
she
Linda.
died. I miss my Aunt
I
Linda
remember
too.
you guys talking about it on the podcast whenever I watched it before.
Yeah.
And Linda was how's Sam doing? Is he good?
I don't really talk to Sam.
Get a hold of Sam, if only for the reason of telling him, hey, Bob said what's up.
Okay.
For real. He's a
Okay.
good dude.
So I'm gonna continue with my story.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. So my brother is he's an active addict of everything.
How old a
across
fella
the
is
board.
he?
He's your age, Brandon, because you guys were both born in 1981. So I think he's what, 42?
I'm 43.
40. Then he's 43 too. He's 43. Oh, he just had a birthday November 20th. So he's 43.
So he's Scorpio too.
He's a Scorpio, yeah. And he was a Navy veteran. And he's an addict. He's been an addict for over 15 years.
Right. All your life. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Set for failure, for real.
So, and he's active.
Did you
And
say selling feathers?
Set up for failure.
Yeah.
Selling feathers sounds like
That sounds like your business.
Like he can't hear. Joda can't hear.
But I was close, wasn't I?
No. That's a whole new thing. Like at the festival circuit. Joda selling feathers.
Steve Tyler's my best fucking client.
I'm trying to be mad, and you guys are making me laugh. Stop.
Some results may vary.
Oh,
That's how it
God.
goes.
Okay, so my brother. And so finally...
I suggest you be mad and laugh. That will save you from fucking doing some bad shit.
That's right. Well, I've done some bad shit.
Good.
And I'm so
Ready to do
sick.
some more?
Hey, I'm so sick of shit that I don't even play. I don't even... Because this will go on, and I don't care to say this. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to tell you what. Nobody fucking helps. The police. Nobody. No, it's like...
Not everybody helps the police. That's a good problem.
No, like the police don't help.
No, police don't
give a
help.
Fuck.
No.
To say that, I'm going to tell you, because it's all you've got to take care of shit yourself.
I concur.
Anarchy, baby.
So
Blockchain, baby.
So I go. I've learned this, and I wish it wasn't that way, but it is.
Okay.
Right. So so I try to help my brother. And this whole, for years and years and years and years, he's lived in a trap house is what that is. It's the fucking most, it would shock most people if they were to see it. I know you've seen it.
Your brother lives in a trap house. Okay.
He does.
Well, look, let's continue. Okay.
Yeah. So, well, it's his. Well, it's ours, my family.
Why is it called a trap house exactly? Because you're trapped? Why is it called that exactly?
I don't know what the term, why they use the word trap
I've
house.
heard like,
You've never been in a trap house?
Well, I'm not saying that. But
If you've ever been in a trap house, you know exactly what the fuck they call a trap house.
Okay, I guess maybe I haven't, but.
Okay, apparently not.
Well, this place was.
You want to go to the trap house? I'll take you there. Hey, if you want to go, I'll take you to the trap house, motherfucker.
We can go after this is done. I'll take you to one right the fuck now.
Can we have a live podcast?
Yes! Let's do it! Let's do like a mobile thing!
I'm gonna tell you what, it's fucking terrifying.
I'll tell you, it's
to
not
most.
best propaganda.
It is terrifying the most. It scares the shit out of me for fucking real.
Hey, this is going to get 100,000 views.
I tell you
we're
what.
going to a trap house.
I
Yeah.
take that
Oh, I can
back.
actually take you to several. One of them, remember I was telling you I took Crystal home that one time?
Right.
And it was
Zombies.
fucking raining outside and it was after 3 o'clock in the morning and they're fucking walking around in the rain at this farm, fucking whacked out of their goddamn fucking head.
I walk around sometimes.
No. I mean, it was fucking frightening. They scared
Sometimes
the shit
whacked out of my head.
I'm walking in Memphis.
Yes, Brandon. Hey, and that's probably why we're not together anymore.
No.
That shit. So anyway,
I smell a seed not too long ago. And it was so potent. I mean, I don't know who.
What was it called?
It was just.
It didn't have a name.
I don't know why, man. It was. It was.
are
it
you
was
talking
just
about
man.
water acid?
Yep,
Yeah.
it was great. I don't know if I could.
It was like
300
construction
micrograms, maybe. I mean, it was totally. I don't know who's doing that shit right now. Like, I don't know who the chemists are right now. The CIA's got, doing their thing or whatever. But right now, if you're into that CIA mind control shit, the LSD is superb.
Fantabulous.
It is great right now.
Really coming through for us now.
That's right.
All right. Well, let
It's only
me
been 60 goddamn years.
let me tell my mad story because I want to stay mad.
Okay, sure. Katrina has to stay mad.
Okay.
Some people have to stay mad.
I just have to fucking.
I'm gonna have to like a woman. Yeah.
I gotta spit it out. All right. So fucking trap house, brother,
Yeah, trap house.
addict.
Can we go to a trap house after this?
That's the story.
That'd be great.
I think we'd scare the shit out of Jody.
No!
I'm a lifelong insomniac, so I take that back.
Motherfucker! You are a capable musician, and magician.
Yeah.
Don't say it so short.
Yeah.
And I know that you know people around.
Oh, yeah.
You know that time when you went to the party after the show?
Yeah.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And they're like, hey man, we're going to my buddy's house.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, I'm going, yeah, we're sorting, blah, 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 blah. And then you went to that house, and there was like people still up, and they were like hanging out.
Yeah.
And then like some guy sold you drugs.
No.
That's just like a.
Even if they didn't sell you drugs.
That's just like.
That was a trap house.
Okay.
No,
You were in a trap house.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but there's a difference between a trap house and your drug dealer's house.
No, there's not.
No. Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
It depends on what drug you're doing.
No, the drug dealer's house, you just go over there, it smells like cat pee, they don't clean. You just want to get the drugs and get the fuck out.
That's a weed trap house.
A trap house, you stay for fucking, you don't go.
You don't leave.
It's fucking.
No, that's not true. I go to the trap house, I'm there for 10 minutes. I'm fucking out.
That's a little like, hey, Linda did the dishes. Can she get the ball?
Yeah, bub.
Oh, shit.
No. With having lifelong insomnia, yes, I take that back. I've been around quite a few at one point in time.
Just being awake in the middle of the night and come across all kinds of weird individuals.
Yes, that alone.
Be a bartender
That
for
alone.
30 years. I could tell you what you're on.
You told me some good crazy stories.
How many fucking times?
But hang on, you're mad. Come on.
I am mad. So my brother finally, after decades, he finally fucking says he wants to go to rehab. He is in a bad spot. If he doesn't,
Like
if
recently?
he doesn't, yeah,
Yes, okay,
yeah,
good,
yeah.
good.
And well, yeah, you think good.
Well.
So he agrees, right? And me and my mom take him to the VA. And the VA, if you know the VA, you got to jump through a bunch of fucking shit. You can't just go there and be like, hey,
No, I
he's
don't
an
know the
addict.
VA.
Yeah,
I
I know.
avoided them like the fucking plague my
I
entire
know,
life.
but you know the system.
Yes, it's horrible.
Okay, it is fucking horrible. So there's a guy there. I know some of them because I used to work at the American Legion. So I do have friends out there or people that I know. I don't know, acquaintances and friend type.
Friend, right.
That's right. So, but there is a counselor there, and he's John's counselor, right? And he's some fat fuck that's sitting behind a desk.
I haven't been a fat fuck. I'm personally offended by that.
And he's kind of behind the desk at the moment.
And stop it. This guy's
sorry.
a fat fuck. That's what I'm going to call him. He is fat fuck. Right?
VA fat fuck.
VA fat fuck.
VAFF.
And at first he comes in, we're going in there and we're laying out the truth.
Right.
And I think every situation should be treated differently than the next, because everybody is an individual. So every
Right.
situation should be treated as
Right.
what it is. So he lives in a trap house. So I'm telling him, they're telling me that they cannot let John go to. They denied him to go to rehab because he's diabetic, and they can't do the diabetic part. They can only do the rehab part.
Why do
they
no,
can't treat his
no,
diabetes.
Stop. Why? Stop. This stuff seems nonsensical.
Okay.
Why? Think about fucking why. Why would the VA not go ahead and fast line him into getting the help that he needs? Why do you think that might be?
Do you have a suggestion on
Yeah,
that?
fucking it.
Well, this is what he told us.
I have
the reason
suggestions.
why.
The Brandon plan.
Yes.
There's a council of
Hang on.
Brandons, and we've come to a conclusion.
No,
and
wait.
we have a plan.
Brandon.
You want to hear it? Yes.
So we talk to this counselor because we're desperate to get him in because he's finally wanted to go to rehab. All these years he didn't want to. He wants to go now.
Right.
So let's
You're fucking
get
right. He
him
wants to
in.
go now.
Let's get him the fuck in.
Right.
So do you know what they say? He says his hands are tied, and why don't we show him a little bit of tough love? I could have punched that motherfucker in the face.
Oh.
I said, what do you mean tough love? He's been an addict for years. He lives in a goddamn house. He goes, well, we can offer him an out of house. Outpatient treatment center. I said, well, what the fuck good's that gonna do? And that's exactly the way I said it. What the fuck good's that gonna do if he gets, because he don't have a car and he don't have a phone, because they steal it, because it's a goddamn trap house. They steal everything he's got. You can't buy him a phone. You can't buy him fucking shit.
No.
They stole the goddamn wheels off his wheelchair. For real.
For some reason, whatever reason your brother
He's
wants
fucked
to.
up in drugs. He's laying there fucking dying is what's going on. And they come in and they fucking steal, and he thinks they're his friends, but he knows that they're not. He knows deep down that they're not his
Of course he
people.
knows they're always fucking people.
Yeah, they fucking steal everything. They steal his pain medicine after he got half of his foot fucking cut off, that Letha Hutchinson or whatever. Fucking came in and stole the night they sent him home, stole his Vicodin, and he was suffered all night with my mom. Fuck that bitch.
The thing is, Katrina, is
What?
that this same shit you're talking about, when your brother told me the last time that they took his phone and I had Letha in front of me
Yeah.
with John, and I said, hey, what the fuck's going on with this shit? John said, oh, she needed it.
Yeah, but he's fucked up. He's going through psychosis
Burn
and
it to the
shit.
fucking ground then.
I would love
These
to.
are not my problems.
But then he would be
Is this what you're looking
homeless.
for?
Well, yeah, it's
I
not
wanna
your
spark
problem.
it
It's
down.
nobody's fucking problem but me and my mom. That's the only, and sometimes JD.
If you would like these things to be my problem, I like your brother a lot. If you would like these sorts of things to be my problem, I have lots of fucking problems. I have more problems really just because of my nature and worrying about all you fuckos out here doing your bullshit than I really need. Once your brother, I stuck up for your brother and I said, what the fuck is going on stealing John's phone? And then John sold me out
Yeah.
to Letha.
He does that to my mom and me. But we still are there because he's fucking out of his goddamn mind.
So what is it that you want? You want somebody to walk in there, fucking, you and me, fucking hire a couple of big hot pipe hitting niggas. Go in and scare the
Brandon,
god out of your brother.
and no, you know why? Because I'm fucking done fucking around, and I go in there and I'm sick of shit, and people leave when I show up. People leave when I show up.
I'm serious.
They fucking
I'm
leave.
taking your drugs. Get the fuck out of here.
Start a new show like the cops, but we'll just fucking go to trap houses and just clean up fucking shit.
I'd love to. So where do I sign on that line? Because I'm so sick of
We
it.
don't need a line. Get over that shit.
I'll be the Chris Hansen guy that just shows up.
We just go do it. We just go do it.
So wait, let's talk about Fat Fuck. Remember, he's the guy that we talked to.
Okay, yeah.
Said his hands were tied, said that give my brother tough love. That's what he said. I told him off. When he said that, I told him off. I said, my mom's fucking 70, walks across town to make sure he's goddamn alive.
Right.
You know? And there's another thing too, like I have extended family, and I've reached out to a few, you know, and some of them do know, but it's not their problem either. It's nobody's problem but me and my mom's, and sometimes JD steps up and helps. Because it's a fucking, and my sister Lori, but you know, she don't belong there. She can't handle none of that shit.
Not belong there.
She
The
don't.
thing is that here's the thing, is that for some reason in our society there has been a breakdown of community. And I think intrinsically it has something to do with the breakdown of the family.
Exactly.
And it becomes the sort of situation where your brother's house becomes an issue for everyone around him, but everyone has been convinced that they don't have a right to fucking speak up. Speak up, goddammit!
I've spoken up. What are you talking about? Speak up to who?
Start thinking outside of the boxes, right?
Okay.
Outside the boxes.
Yeah, well, I've been doing
You got-
outside the box.
You got $50?
Because I've been doing shit
You
by
got 50
myself.
You got $50? You got
Actually,
50 bucks? If you did, I promise you, I could find a random hobo. There's a difference between a hobo, a tramp, and a bum. A hobo travels looking for work.
Hoboken.
A tramp travels, doesn't look for work. A bum doesn't travel and doesn't look for work.
Right on.
Anyway,
Right on.
anyway, I'm sure that if you had $50, that I could walk for an indeterminate amount of time down the road, and I could find some hobo or tramp or bum who I said, hey, I want you to go into this fucking house, and you know what, I might even knock on the door. And I want you to walk into this house, and I want you to grab any man that's not this man, and grab him by the fucking neck and throw him out the fucking door. Anybody ever done that at your brother's house?
I do it.
No, you don't.
Fuck if I
No,
don't.
you don't, Katrina. Because you're not.
Brandon, yes,
you don't
I
have
do.
the physical ability to listen.
No, I
Listen.
don't need a physical A. Look at me when I
Got
say
a ball
it.
bat.
No, she does because she's not using it.
How do you
Don't-
know what I don't use? I am been you,
I am
Brandon.
very aware of what the fuck's going on at your brother's house.
Okay, so who have
He hangs
I?
out there.
I hang out there.
Who
He
have
got
I
me
made
phone there
leave?
once.
Who have I made leave in their socks?
This bag. It's real. This bag. Don't get anything. What now?
Who's left that place in their socks when I show up? When I show up, they leave because
Right.
they know I ain't fucking playing around no more.
She ruins their high.
You're right.
I fucking do.
What a bummer,
And
man.
yeah, and you
You
know
don't want
what?
her, you don't
And
want
you know
her.
what?
You
John
don't
gets
want her.
pissed off too. He gets fucking mad.
Run off my friends.
So okay. We haven't configured
Shane.
this into the Brandon
Shane's
plan.
team.
But whatever you guys got to pitch, I mean, the Brandon Council will take it into consideration. BP. It's a thing. I'm just saying. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. Once we started going, everybody started fucking freaking out.
So what's your plan?
You want to know?
Yeah.
2-year mandatory service, Truth and Reconciliation
Like
Commission.
right after high school?
Yep.
Like Italy and a lot of places?
Italy, North Africa, Morocco. Hey, India.
Anna.
Have you been in Anna?
Indiana I have been.
Where in Indiana?
Tale City, Indiana.
Did you know that Indiana was the
Home of the Jacksons?
No, they were
Larry
the
Bird.
major proponents of eugenics. The first eugenics laws were passed in Indiana.
Ain't Nugenics like workout?
Eugenics?
Oh, I said Nugenics.
He can't hear.
Well, it's close. Eugenics, what's that? Sounds like a middle name.
You guys need an AI in here to like mitigate this shit.
We just need somebody that...
How much time we got to this podcast? Me and Joe's going to the trap house.
That's the next half.
I want to go.
No, I don't.
You want to? Let's do it. Hey, and record.
Okay, I'll record.
That'd be dope.
I'm telling you,
There would
it's
probably be
fucking
no
ter-
Oh, we go.
It's
Just don't put it on
terrifying.
camera.
It's terrifying. It really is.
The thing is, you are watching how it works, right? Like you've seen the way that this system is, right? So can everybody keep pretending that it doesn't work that way? Is that how you want to deal with this?
It's so corrupt.
Oh!
It's like boss hog fuckery.
Oh my God!
And that's why I don't
Hey,
fucking deal with politics.
Here's my question: why didn't your parents tell you that?
My parents did.
I think mine did too, yeah.
Like when I was a little kid,
My dad was the local dope man, yeah. He didn't like the fucking...
my school wanted...
I was here to smoke crack with your dad.
Pink Floyd.
I watched that the other day and I was like, man, smoking some crack with Skinny had been dope, dude. It'd be cool crack.
Oh my God, that's not funny.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Tis 'twas it is.
Piss what it is. Or whatever he said.
yeah, I didn't
What
tell...
kind of cards you got going there?
I didn't tell Joda that.
Numerous types of cartomancy. What would you like?
I don't know. What do you got?
I'll tell you what. We'll do a simple 3-card spread.
Spread. I like the sound of this already.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do, pervert. All right.
I'm thinking of butter.
Shuffle those. Past, present, and future. These are actually some of my favorite cards. They're
Thoth.
Alice in Wonderland. No, I have my Thoth deck if you like to use those. But this is an Oracle deck that is Chromium Alice in Wonderland. They're fucking dope.
I've seen
They're
it.
cool as fuck. All right, man.
Oh, we're not playing cards. My bad. Oh, it's like that. Well, I didn't even need to
Past, present, future.
shuffle them then. All right, is this the past?
Why wouldn't you have to shuffle them?
Yeah, you gotta shuffle them.
Yeah, put your energies on or whatever. There you go. These are cool. Forget who you are.
Is that his past?
Yeah.
You did say you reprogrammed.
Yeah, twice in my life.
There's other stuff underneath it, but my glasses.
You can't read it.
Yeah, I can't read it. I'm old.
Oh my gosh! Why did you?
Present. Shine bright like a candle.
I probably do that.
You will make it through this.
Sounds good.
Future. All must have prizes.
Prizes or prices?
Prizes.
With a Z? Hell yeah! I need a prize.
Trying to please everyone. Don't do that.
Try who?
Don't try to please everyone.
I live life to please myself. Like, you
Really?
know, I do comedy to make myself laugh. I don't give a fuck about
Thank
people
God.
laugh.
Thank God you're not too goddamn funny for the rest of us.
No, dude, I'm who I am for my own.
Why else? What else would you?
Dude, I'll be telling jokes and I will laugh when I hear them because I don't think of the shit. I'm hearing it's coming out of my mouth sometimes. I'm like, oh shit, that was funny.
How close are we getting to 2 hours? Because I'm ready to take Joe to the trap house.
No.
We're going like 3 or 4.
At 1 hour, yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Almost.
Of course.
So,
Having to spend all this time with you people.
all right, let's go ahead and tell the folks about you're releasing a new album, a Christmas album called Brandon's Blue Crumpmas.
Yep. You should look at BBC on Google.
Yes, for you people out there that are religious or not, he's not against or for or whatever. So he has some Xmas songs and he has some Christmas songs. So you can go find the CD. Yeah, I said CD or digital download at xxnx_BBC. So what kind of thoughts enter your mind when you write a song like I Twitch You a Merry Crunkmas?
I didn't write that song.
Oh, is it a cover?
Just because I have licensing to these songs doesn't mean that I wrote those songs.
Did Elvis write it? I see that you gave him part writer's credit on it.
To be honest, I think I'm probably contractually obligated to not mention who wrote that song.
Oh, okay.
Is Elvis still alive?
You know how old he would be?
No, man. No.
I don't know.
All we had to do was funnel all of everything Elvis ever said, everything we ever know that Elvis ever said, and we fed it into the AI. And then the Elvis AI came out.
It's a
and he's like, oh.
Have you all seen the newest Elvis movie?
Bubba Hotep?
Huh?
Bubba Hotep?
Bubba Hotep?
You never heard of Bubba Hotep?
That sounds like a college
Motherfucker. Well, I'm out of here. Man,
why did you get cards you can't read? I can't even read
What
them.
is it? Wait a minute. Little Sis and Bub Rub?
Oh, Lil Sid and Bubba Hotep. Yeah, right. That's awesome. Hey, make a tag. in the thing.
I got one on my car.
Yeah, I got one on my car. And like, man.
Have you guys seen The Preacher that they're saying is Elvis?
No.
There's a preacher and he sings and all this shit. And I seen something the other day.
Is he old as fuck?
Yeah.
Does he say he's Elvis?
No.
Then he's Elvis.
But him and Elvis have the same aunt or some shit. I just seen like yesterday or the day before. I mean, I seen it on the internet, so it has to be true, right? I never even heard of. My mom showed me like a year ago.
I don't really follow Elvis.
I've never been into Elvis. I always thought he was a cultural appropriated whatever. But this newer movie, I watched it, and I guess I was kind of wrong. And he kind of was paying tribute to the culture that he grew up around because his dad got put in prison when he was real young, and him and his mom got sent to the hood to live.
Oh yeah, right on.
So he just grew up around. And
what movie is this?
That new Elvis movie?
Yeah.
Is that Tom Hanks in it?
Yes. Tom Hanks plays Colonel Bob Barker, whatever his name is. And he,
Bob Barker.
The original Colonel Bob. Hey, did you guys watch that fucking documentary about Milli Vanilli?
No.
Dude, you gotta watch it. Listen, no, I'm telling you.
What?
On
Is it a docu-movie or a documentary?
It's a documentary.
Okay.
It's on Amazon Prime, maybe. It's a Milli Vanilli
I
documentary.
heard the sound.
Do you know who Boney M is?
Boney M?
Boney M.
I've seen a few of his movies.
You're into music, dude. You will dig Boney M. If we could like segue into a Boney M.
Oh wait, is that who was the original singer of the Milli Vanilli?
Do you know the disco song Rasputin? Rasputin. You know that shit?
Maybe, but not by that.
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Like spuge?
That's a good German porn name, Rasputin. Or wherever that's from. I don't know.
I'm just trying to tell you guys what the fuck happened.
Okay, so
It's music. I don't know where you guys
what the
going
fuck
with that
happened?
shit. So anyway, the same guy who invented Milli Vanilli and made all that money off of a bunch of bullshit.
Right.
That was the second time he'd done that. Because he followed the same thing that every fucking smart person has done and created a band and then marketed it and licensed it.
And got to look for it.
And then has someone to do the touring. And there was a band called Boney M, and I'm telling you, dude, for real. Unfortunately, because of the way that that marketability is, like the guy who made the music for Boney M and Milli Vanilli, he was like a fucking nerdy white German guy. Like, and he was like doing this like disco shit. So like they had to have like black guys looking cool and lip syncing. And that's what it was.
Yeah, they did that to the fat black lady too, and they put like a skinny black lady.
Yes. Yes.
What is the name of that?
The CC Music Factory?
Yep. CC Music Factory.
CNC Music Factory.
Word.
Yeah, how shitty. They just kept it the same woman that it was.
Yeah. Because marketability dictates that's the way that shit goes.
Yeah, sex sells.
Sex sells.
Yeah.
And people would rather watch Rasputin with this like black German guy
So what do you think about like Daft Punk? Because you don't know what they look like.
That's the idea.
Well, I was going to say, I seen last night, I don't know who the band is, there was two dudes, they were foreign, they were getting interviewed. I don't know when this was from, and they was at the end of their tour.
What do you know?
I know this. The interviewer was all like, so there's been rumors around that Daft Punk actually does your music, and you guys are just Milli Vanilli-ing it. And the guy goes, you know what? I think we're far enough in this. Yes, that's what it is.
Was it Daft Punk?
Yeah, and I don't know.
Yes, I guarantee you. Was he a short?
They were sitting down.
Like short guy. Last time I seen him,
One of them kind of looked like he was kind of Indian a little, not American, but
that's Thievery Corporation, man. That's Robert Garza.
Is that what you're talking about for real? Okay.
No, Robert Garza isn't Daft Punk, but Robert Garza. If you like, I know you're a music guy. If you don't know who Robert Garza is,
What about the Gorillas?
Thievery Corporation. I mean, like Robert Garza and Thievery Corporation are fucking just the shit.
I fucking love Thievery Corporation.
Yeah, Gorillas.
Fucking
Best make believe band. You need to work on making a make believe band. For real. Like make a bunch of characters. You play all the instruments, and you just make up characters that play the instruments, dude.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
You know what? Something that hit me like a year ago. Here, I'm a comedian and I play music, and I've never even thought of writing a funny song because I don't put the two together.
First of all, I
what I
wouldn't
mean?
call myself a comedian.
You know what I mean? Hey, I've been paid for it.
That's right.
Professional.
You goddamn right. Hey, hold on. if we have a platform here, what's going on down there down south where they have to make the comedy pay for their spots?
Okay. I'm barred from that place.
Good. Hey, do you care to try to drum up enough money to get me on the stage so I can get myself barred?
I think it's only like $5.
That'd be awesome.
And I don't know exactly what that is. I know I'm in a chat group with all them people, and when I seen that, I was kind of I don't know what it was about. I still don't know exactly what it's about.
I know what it's about.
I think they have a
We don't like
winner.
Joda.
I think they have a winner though, and they get some money or something.
Some money or something?
Yeah, I think they give out like 3 places now.
You guys want some money?
So,
There's lots of ways to get money.
So while we're talking about Joda, have you heard any of his original songs or the Dark Comments original songs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're
I like
fucking
Dark
awesome. We actually, you know what we should do? We should have links to local artists in our podcast down below.
Yeah. If you're a local artist, get a hold of us and come on.
Can I tell a little bit of a story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I met Joda with you
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was probably 2 years ago. I was.
It was longer than that. What are you talking about?
No, hold on, no.
Oh, he's jumping forward.
Yeah, we're jumping forward. I hadn't seen Joda in fucking 15 years. And I was partying in Harrisburg. I was with Claire and Rocky. And fucking I woke up and I walked through the fucking kitchen to go and take a piss. And I look over and there's this guy. He's sitting at the kitchen table. He's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up, man? And I leave. I come back in and there's a couple people in the kitchen. And we're sitting there. And I'm like, man, I don't fucking know you, man. He's like, yeah? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, what's your name, man? He's like, Jody Brimmer. I go, Jody Brimmer. He's like, yeah, Joda Spike Soda. I'm like, Joda? You mean like for real? He'd aged fucking 20 years.
No. He gained weight.
Yeah, I definitely did. He had aged 20 years.
I don't think
Because it had been 20 years.
Because it's been 20 years. But it's some random guy.
Aged. I mean, somewhat.
A little bit, but yeah.
Joda did not look like it. I walked through the fucking.
I was probably about 30 pounds heavier at that point in time,
neither
too.
do you.
Exactly, neither do I. That's right. And then that was the next time that I'd seen Joda for a long time.
And I forgot all about that until you brought it up when you did the comedy night here.
Yeah.
I was all like, oh yeah. I forgot all about
That was cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a good night. And then I woke up in the morning like, well, shit, I fucking ran into Joda. That's like for real. You know, top it off, man. What?
I'll tell you what, I have met all kinds of new people by being the bass player for the Dark Comments.
I bet.
I've met a whole segment of people that
You guys had Rocky on yet?
No.
Dude!
I want to have a meet meet the comments and
Dude,
have us all
that would be
on.
cool. Is Isaiah still in the comments?
No.
Who's doing the thing now?
Brian Cavatera.
You got school bringing Isaiah on though?
Oh, I know Isaiah.
Dude, Isaiah's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is he
yeah.
doing his solo thing now or what?
Yeah. As far as I know, yeah.
That's cool.
He's did a few things like the Black Grand Ole Opry and different things.
Really?
Yeah. And I think it's in Tennessee.
That's cool.
And he's did some shows in like Texas that is like involved with something with that. I
What
believe.
about like Pete? Like bringing Pete?
PJ?
Yeah.
Julian?
Yeah.
I ain't talked to him in a
Dude,
long time.
Dude, Pete would come on for a fucking lickety split, and Pete's cool.
Yeah.
And you know he puts work in too. Like Pete's good people.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's been up to lately, man.
Yeah,
For a long time, honestly.
Working his ass off, probably.
Probably.
I haven't ate dinner, so I'm eating.
What we got there?
You want some?
Yeah, I knew it.
Trail mix. Birthday cake, it's called.
Ooh, delicious. Yeah, dude, for real. Yeah, reach out to Pete and fucking all them guys.
Yeah, I would like to have all kinds of people on.
Please let me know next time you guys are doing something. Let me know the day before, like
You
3 or
want
4
some
days.
No, I'm cool.
3 or 4 days is like best for me, for real.
All right.
Otherwise, I'm just fucking who knows what.
Right. Well, I know we're doing an episode Sunday. We got Jon Stewart
Yeah.
from The Daily Show. Or is it John Daly from The
That
Daily Show?
guy, dude, that guy did fucking 3D models and shit.
Dude,
I'd like to have him come and look at Bebe and shit. Like for real.
He does great work,
Yeah.
dude. He
I
does
pay,
great
you
work.
know.
Yeah, I can't wait for John.
And now he's a bass player for Four on the Floor.
Yep.
That local band.
Mm-hmm.
Guess
Yeah.
anything here?
It's got Scooter is in the band. Jennifer Bell. I don't know who their drummer is.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even picture in my head who it is now. I've seen him a couple times too.
I don't know if they have originals, but I'll tell you what. There's some originals out there, and I'm going to say this, and my fiance is over here, and I'm going to say this. Oh my God, Brandon. There's this kid. Oh my God, he's so freaking cute. His music is so good too. I have a crush on him. Little bit. And I might have sent you a link to his music.
Who is it?
Skylar Pendergast.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Are good things.
Skylar, come on.
Yeah, you should come on.
Yeah, kid.
Yeah, and
Yeah, kid, we're calling to you. Get yourself up here in the big time.
He got a cool podcast too.
He does.
Really?
Yeah, he got some good work on there, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was. Did you ever reach out to him? Because I sent you that
Oh
thing.
no, I have not. I sent
I
it to
wondered
you
if-
for some reason.
Oh, you shouldn't have. You should have sent it to
I
him.
didn't send it to you.
Because he could have done originals of Dark Comics on that radio station.
Right. Yeah.
'Cause he
No,
was
I
doing
will.
that.
Was it just like a day, or is he gonna?
I don't know how long he's doing it. I think he's still. I don't know. You'd have to.
Yeah, I need
You'd
to
have to
reach out
ask
to
him.
Hell,
I know.
I'd
I
like
don't want to ask him too much. He might get weirded out.
There's a kid.
Some old lady.
He is
There's a
married.
kid. You know what? God damn it! I wish that I could fucking remember his last name. But he's.
It's not Bremer, I bet, because that's not a real last name.
Well, it might be. It's just not your last name.
Not mine.
Is that what they give you in the witness protection program?
I think a hat with a little short brim's called a Bremer. If not, it is now.
Could be a rim job.
Brim job. So
You guys eat riders. I hope you realize that.
Was that not funny?
No, it wasn't.
Not clever?
Not to me. I'm terribly sorry.
but you think Jeff Dunham's funny?
No, motherfucker. I'm about to whip your ass. No, that kid, fuck. His name is Lane, is his first name.
Lane.
And he's a local musician. And fucking, he's Lane Davis.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That kid, dude, for real. I'm not trying to promote nobody, but talking about local musicians. He's Brantley's buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that
And
kid.
he's an awesome guitar player.
Oh, yeah,
and
he's
he's
cute.
super cool kid. He's super cool. He reminds me of like Pigpen if Pigpen was clean or whatever, and like talented.
I went to
Like
school
music.
with his mom, and yeah, I know his dad. His dad worked for WSIL for a little. I don't know if he still does or not.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was a news.
Yeah,
yes, he's got a news guy. Yeah.
Brantley turned me on to him.
Yes.
Long time, like a couple years ago before he went.
Last I know, he was like living in Nashville trying to do music industry shit. But that kid is super talented. You guys should reach out to him.
Yeah.
For real, and he's super cool. Like,
He's from my hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hell, hometown boy! Better get it now. What are we doing here? How much time we got till we go to the trap house?
I mean, you can go right now. You can go anytime you want to that trap house.
No, Joda.
He's like,
we going to the trap house.
He's like, cats ever played weed tonight, so we are going to the trap house. A writer wrote that one for me.
I do need to get the gaming system going in here.
What do you want to do? You do like a big screen TV or what?
I want to be able to play whatever I want to be able to play. I've got steering wheels down there for Mario Kart because I love some Mario.
What kind of connections though? Like Nintendo 64 connections or like?
Wii. It's a Wii.
Wii.
RCA cables.
You can do Wii.
Yeah.
RCA cables.
That's a connection.
Yeah.
That's a connection.
Yeah, and I even got a projector, so I could do it on a great big screen.
Good.
Do it on the wall.
That we talked about that before. Yeah, if you hung a thing right there
Yeah.
on the wall somewhere,
Right there.
fucking right, you could.
It's big.
Yep.
It would be nice.
Yep, that'd be cool. You could totally do it easily. You guys been playing with AI at all? I want to make sure to
So I
mention this.
I do a little bit. So.
Let's give AI a shout out.
Oh wait, yeah. Seriously.
Dude, it's my whole thing now.
So I've been looking up like different pictures, like
Chat GPT.
and yes, but I do everything I do is free.
Yeah.
Right. So and I actually have used it a few times and liked it and just tweaked it out because it didn't really sound like something I would say, but I did like how it like put different things in there, and then I was
Right.
like, oh, I would never say that word, and then I would like
Right.
take that out and replace it with
Right.
something I would say. But I think it's awesome because you don't really have to come up with anything. You
Exactly.
just kind of put somewhat of a draft, and it just does it for you.
The more you get into it, no,
What?
motherfucker.
And then I do.
This is like the person who was talking shit about the printing press. Like that's not art.
say that about
That's
that.
not art. That's not art. This is art. No, dude. The AI can unlock potentials in human creativity that we haven't even began to.
Well, have you seen some of those videos? And they are so AI. Like I saw one of these whales. Like this guy on a ship was saving this whale baby or whatever. And I'm looking at it, and in the background, it looked like the fucking ship collapsed. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I watched it again the second time, and I was like, that don't even look like a fucking whale. What the fuck is this?
Do you remember the
Like a
time?
rubber ducky or
Do you
something.
remember the time whenever you would see a picture and you would like think to yourself, like, is this picture real or is that picture fake?
I've done that with some of Jon Stewart's drawings.
Okay.
It looks like a black and white picture.
That's art. What I'm saying is that if you can't take media that's coming to you and you can't differentiate, now granted deep fakes, it makes it to the point where video evidence and audio evidence aren't really a real thing anymore.
Right.
Welcome to the post-truth era,
Right.
Yeah,
supposedly.
absolutely. No, yeah, for real.
So,
Because they can make me say in my own voice whatever the fuck they
and
want.
the more you put it out there,
Video.
the more likely it is to be a reality.
But I tell you what, I've heard some AI people like they do like Joe Rogan podcasts and stuff in AI, and I can like tell instantly, like, yeah, that's not real. At first,
Oh,
I
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
though.
Yeah. No, yeah.
At first, I couldn't because I heard there was a clip, a reel or whatever, and it was like Elon Musk telling Joe Rogan how all these brand cereals, the same as General Mills, they just put a different label on it.
Yeah.
That is true.
Made the same shit. Okay,
There
well,
are two companies actually.
okay. Well, a week later, I seen the same clip, but it was Joe Rogan telling Elon Musk the same exact information. I was all like, oh shit,
Then what does that mean to you?
that was fucking AI.
It means it was fake.
It was fake.
1 minute or two. What information were they trying to
It's the
to make
same
sure that you
information.
got?
That
information.
that Aldi's product was General Mills. It just didn't have General Mills name.
Then okay, so you're able to differentiate that is
Aldi's fucking had an AI. You can't spell AI without Aldi.
I love Aldi.
I do too. Fuck
I
yeah.
love Aldi, man.
Dude, I'm
Best cheese and Meat.
They
If
do
you're
have
building a
some-
charcuterie board,
I
Yeah,
a lot of money
you
selling.
gotta go to Aldi's.
Yeah,
That's
Aldi's,
fucking
yeah.
right.
I like to go there and I like to pay for
the
my
meat
coffee.
and the cheese come from Europe.
Goat milk cheese with
That's right.
cranberry and chocolate.
You ain't getting that nowhere else in Williamson
That's
County.
right, that's
I'll tell you that, Jody.
We in Franklin County now.
Hey, in Frank County, this Christmas, I'm ordering a bunch of snails. I'm gonna
I would
cook
like
up
to
some-
do that.
And all I got was a keychain.
I would like to do that at the bar and go Facebook Live and eat a fucking snail. I'm
eat
not gonna do
snails, eat Rocky Mountain oysters,
cargo.
eat all that shit. And you know what? Hey, do it as a promotion, like for nonprofit shit. Like, you big man, eat 2 pig nuts or something. You know what I mean?
Eat these nuts.
Eat two
Eat
two
these
Rocky Mountain
motherfucking
oysters.
Eat all
To be
these
honest,
nuts.
though, the way that it works nowadays, like most of the guys who are supposed to be like big, community pillars of the community and shit, they don't even fucking deal with that shit anymore. Everybody's in their homes and everybody's fucking scared. And 9/11 and then COVID, everybody's fucking terrified. It's ridiculous.
Who's everybody? I'm not.
Start fighting then, goddammit.
He just wants you to fight.
That's right. Well, you fight too, motherfucker.
You should
I've
go
been plenty of
Facebook
fighting.
Live, film that shit.
I'm ready to go. Like, hey, let's go kick the doors in the trap houses. I'm ready to do it right now.
I'm going to show you here in a little bit the axe through the door.
You ain't show me shit.
Have you seen it?
No.
Fucking, hey, they fucking put an axe through the guy.
I believe you. I believe
Yes.
you.
Oh, I thought you did it.
No.
Because the police sent that guy. Put the fear of God in these motherfuckers. Dude, the police.
threatened
Dude,
to put it
for
through
real.
my mom's
For real.
chest.
Listen to this shit. The biggest drug dealers are the police.
Oh, hell
If you ever had any fucking inkling that was not the case, then you're fucking retarded.
Can't
Okay.
use that word. You're not PC.
Okay, if you don't have any
I'm
idea.
sorry, the Brandon plan is not PC. I'm sorry. Hey, the Council of Brandons came together.
Check out
And we were like, listen, guys,
bbc.com.
how are we on this woke shit? And then the whole Council of Brandons was like, no. So we're not.
Why do you have 2 pairs of glasses?
I have usually 3 or 4 pairs of glasses.
Are they different?
These
Prescriptions?
Yes. If I go outside and I'm looking far, these are the ones that I'll use.
So are you all sighted then? You can't see near or far?
No, I can't see near or far, and I don't have the money to fucking get me a decent pair of goddamn glasses, so I use 2.
You can't buy focals?
No, apparently I can't.
I
They don't
can't-
sell them at Dollar Tree, do they, motherfucker?
I don't know.
No, they don't.
Did these come from the Dollar Tree?
Anyway. No, they didn't. Actually, they came out of a dumpster.
I'm glad you took the plastic off.
Dude, I've got tons. Dude, for real, there's a whole goddamn box of them. It was, and then they're cool as fuck. I'm giving them out for like the next 2 or 3 years as a gift. For real.
He's Hanukkah. He got 8 nights.
Word. Personally, I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate Hanukkah, but Kwanzaa.
I celebrate Festivus.
I'm a big fan of Festivus.
Festivus for the rest of us.
That's what we should do here. Just the big old pole up.
That's a good idea.
Because tinsel, I find tinsel.
What time is it? Do I have to spend any more time with you guys or
You
what?
can do whatever you want, dude.
Joda, we have plans after this shit. I told you.
I got an open mic to do, brother.
Where?
Right here.
It's a
Tonight?
Yeah.
So what happened to the plans to go and kick in the door of the trap houses?
That was your
You guys are full of shit. You guys are full of shit.
I've never agreed to it.
Nobody wants to go do the work. That's exactly it.
I don't-
Everybody wants to sit and talk about it. Nobody wants to go do
I
the
don't
work.
want my
shit. I
fingerprints.
do the work all the time.
I want my fingerprints at no trap houses.
That's my life. I live it. I fucking live that shit.
She lives in a trap house. No, wait.
No, I live in a trap house. I own the property that is a trap house.
She's trap house adjacent.
Be careful of that one.
No, I know. What the fuck? I know. Like seriously. Like seriously. But I mean, what else am I gonna do? I've went everywhere.
You guys know about
Nobody gives a fuck.
You guys know about the 3 felonies a day thing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
3 felonies
Okay.
a day?
3 felonies a day. There was a Harvard law professor that wrote a book, and it was called 3 Felonies a Day. And it was an exposition on how the federal laws are written in such a way that any federal prosecutor who wants to charge the average American could charge them with 3 felonies a day without them ever knowing it. Facts. Look it up. 3 felonies a day.
No.
Welcome to America, man. I can see you right now in the gulag.
It's all I know.
I can see you in the gulag. You'll be fine, bud. Start selling ass for Milky Ways. For Milky Ways and cigarettes.
I thought you only got ramen noodles in there.
Depends on what kind of man you are, you know. Like, you know, the thing is, you know, fuck, I know some people, man. We might be able to put a good word in for you. You never know.
Have you did time?
No, God, no. They kill me before they ever send me to prison. What are you talking about?
Yeah, actually, I think your record is like squeaky clean. isn't it?
Squeaky clean. Why wouldn't it be? I've never done anything besides the things that I would do with you guys. And
I
wrote a joke, and I haven't quite worked it out, but I'll try to work it out right here on the podcast.
Yeah, come on, I'll help you
So-
work it out if you can.
The way it works is that if I've known you 5 years or less, then that means that you're within my tetrahedron of suspicion. And if I've known you 10 years, then that means that you're within my quadrahedron of doubt. Okay. And if I've known you 15 years or more, that means we're probably within a triangle of conspiracies, so shut the fuck up. Because, circle of trust. Trust? Dude, if you trust anybody, you're fucking retarded. I'm just saying. You know I trust? You know I trust? The sun will come up tomorrow, and I suggest you learn to grow goddamn tomatoes.
Learn to swim.
Because we're all going to be fucking starving here pretty soon.
Bill Hicks.
Joda, you remember how you remember how you did that watermelon?
Yeah, I sure did.
Do it next year.
The water would drip off my house in one spot. It made a hole in the ground, so I dropped a watermelon seed in that hole.
Remember that.
And then it grew.
I can see you. Boy, you're gonna get your commission, whether you like it or not.
I wonder who thought of, hey, let's plan all this stuff in a line.
Somebody that was organization.
Trial-
You know at some point they just was growing just all out.
Trial and error. Women for the most part, for real, it's weird. Nowadays, like mostly men are like into gardening and shit. But like traditionally, like men, you know they're supposed to be in charge of? Kicking ass and hunting shit. Whatever thing is we can eat,
Yeah.
we'll go get that.
Hunting and gathering.
Yeah.
No, we are the gatherers.
Women gather, and women
Gossip. I'm just kidding.
women do all the other things like society and shit. That's why there's this like myth of male power, where like they like pretend that like men are in charge of shit. Are you fucking retarded? Have you ever been anywhere? Have you ever experienced anything?
So-
Because men are not in charge of shit.
Do you remember talking about, we were talking about musicians and actors and the military. And you were like, fuck those actors and musicians because they make so much money. And then here our military don't make dick because back in the Roman days, it was the gladiators who were the ones that were prized. And then just your musicians came up and sang a little song and did a little
Right.
entertainment.
Yes, that's a good
Right.
point. Yes.
You know, and you were like, and now it's just they flipped it and it's opposite, and
Yes.
we treat our military like shit.
Right, but the people who are controlling that military, the politicians, I guarantee they're stuffing money in their pockets.
Oh well, yeah.
War Machine.
Yeah, well, it's like a
What?
Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain. You know, and it's all the
Dude,
it's just like a face out
That
there.
blew my mind when I found out what the Wizard of Oz was really about. It blew my mind. I had no idea.
What's it about? Tell me.
It's about America changing the silver standard to the gold standard.
Right.
Did you know this?
I don't know.
Dorothy.
Keep on.
Dorothy is the girl next door from Kansas.
Okay.
At this time when this was written,
Did you watch it with the Dark Side of the Moon? Were you
Oh,
tripping
yes.
on acid?
no, but I
Okay.
have did the Dark Side of the Moon, and you can find it on YouTube now already put
I know
together and
they
all
are.
that. So,
Yeah.
at the time when it was written, there was drought, and the farmers were blaming God, politicians. They were just blaming everybody for the weather and stuff. So they put the scarecrows being a dumbass, no brain. The Tin Man was the industrial complex, which was on strike, or not strike. They were where they shut it down, so they're out of work or whatever. That's why he was stuck rusted. And the ruby red slippers were actually in the book. They were silver. And when the scarecrow gets off and he's all stumbling around on the yellow gold road, he doesn't walk right until Dorothy grabs him because she's wearing silver slippers. So,
She's actually wearing the ruby red slippers.
but they only did that because Technicolor was a new thing.
In the book, is it
It's
silver slippers?
Yes.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Can you, you got your phone right there. Look
Yeah.
it up for me.
Look
Let
it
me see
up.
that.
What?
He just,
Look up.
What color was Dorothy's slippers in the book Wizard of Oz?
Thank you. I'm looking out for you. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
You can't read it, but it says silver.
Yes, sir. What is that?
If I let me remember all this right. If I remember right, the Munchkins
Okay.
was the Asians who were building the railroad.
okay.
Right. Coolies and shit. That's interesting. That's cool.
There was
Who's the wizard?
well, Emerald City's Washington D.C.
Okay. What about
The wizard, the man behind the
Oh, right on. Right, what I just said. Okay,
yes,
right on.
the man behind the who has this
Oh, so we can't say.
illusion of power, just like the government has this illusion that they own us and run us.
Okay,
And we
and
let
the
them. We
lion-
let them have it.
The
Right.
Cowardly Lion is.
The Cowardly Lion was literally he was a guy a politician who ran for president twice for the Populist Party. I don't know what that is. Lost both times.
Not Walter Wilkie. Who the fuck was it?
But evidently he was a big mouth, blah, blah, blah. But when
Right.
shit comes down to it, he wouldn't say where. He'd just like hide.
Imagine that.
Yeah, so he was the
That
Cowardly
was like
Lion.
a fucking
Oh,
George
the Cowardly
Bush.
Lion, right on. What about Toto? Did he ever play a part?
Yes, and I can't remember what it was, but it's something in because he's the one that pulls the thing back.
Okay.
The
wizard-
Kansas Savings Alone.
Okay, actually, at this point in time, the East and West was one political power, and North and South was another
Right.
political.
Yankee Cowboy.
So the Wicked Witch of the East and West, I guess, was the opposite of the political thing. Who wanted gold standard, maybe something like that.
It's interesting.
So they was literally going from silver being.
So how does that relate to the Kennedy assassination?
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Go with it. I'm telling you, you're right
obvious.
there. You're fucking right there, Joda. I'm
Pretty
telling you.
obvious, you
You're
know.
right there. Goddamn.
If you,
Interesting. No, for
did you know that the third monkey that flew and tore the scarecrow apart was actually named Lee Harvey Oswald? Okay, I lied. The three monkeys were actually named Lee, Harvey, and Oswald.
Oh.
Did you know that my tank is named Lee Harvey Oswald?
Oh my God.
Mine's called the Chinese Railway. No, I'm just kidding.
Mine doesn't have a name. So go. What?
Yes,
were you
that's
saying?
true.
Wait,
So
females
what?
have taints?
So what were you gonna say? You were gonna interrupt him.
I don't know.
Hey, JFK, how's JFK?
Oh no! Hold on. Speaking of JFK, I know a man who knows the man that blew off JFK's head, and he is still alive. And I guarantee you, if you guys really want an interview, I could maybe get you an interview with the guy that shot JFK.
I guarantee
I swear to God. I swear to God. as crazy as it sounds, Katrina,
What?
you know Marcus, the Tycho was with?
Oh, yeah.
Marcus?
Yeah.
Marcus spent 16 years in Statesville. He spent 16 years in Statesville, partially, like 8 years, with a guy whose name is James Files. And I will go on record for this. James Files is the man who fucking blew JFK's head off.
How you spell files?
Files. He blew fucking JFK's head off.
Where was he at?
He was on the grassy knoll. He was the fucking man on the grassy knoll. He joined the army. I swear to God, I've done the research. I swear, like this has been a thing for me my entire life. James Files joined the army in 1965 or 66. By 68, he was a Green Beret operating in Vietnam with Operation Phoenix.
Oh, there's literally a book that he's in called Interview with History, the JFK
Dude, I'm telling you. And fucking, he's old as fuck.
So when did it happen? 63?
63.
So he would have been like 19 years
November
old.
22nd.
He's born in 42.
Dude, for real. He was in the Army Special Forces working with the CIA in Operation Phoenix.
At 19
for like
years old?
3 years. Yeah, fucking ain't right. Who else is gonna do it, Katrina? For real.
Well, I don't know.
In Vietnam? No. Young guy, fucking, he spent a year and a half there working with them. Then he came back home, where he's from in Northern Illinois, by Chicago, and amazingly, he got put in with the mob. And he was running fucking these, we call them chop shops, right?
Oh, yeah, right on.
And that's what he did. And then there was a bunch of bullshit later. But whenever, I'm telling you, there's a whole interview with him, and if you watch it, every gap, every place where the narrative doesn't make sense, where he used what's called a fireball, actually, I think, and it's a fucking type of one-shot fucking gun. And he said he had a gun that was in a goddamn suitcase that had a scope on it, and it was a 22. He said, and I blew that. He's like, and I made that shot because there was another shot that was supposed to go. It has to do with the mob and shit. Like he was running these things. He fucking knew he knew Lee Harvey Oswald whenever they were running guns.
So did he say if Lee Harvey had any involvement at all?
To help him sight the guns.
Okay.
Like you have to watch this thing.
What's it called?
Statesville James Files interview. Like that.
Where'd you meet him at?
I didn't meet him.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you said you.
No.
see,
You had 16 years in Statesville.
My sister's ex-boyfriend, who's like a brother-in-law to me.
That makes sense.
Dude, for
Yeah.
real. Hey, nicest guy you ever want to meet in your entire life. Shot caller on the inside. Dangerous man. For real. But sweetheart, like wouldn't hurt a fly. And he's the one that told me about that. And I was like, what the fuck ever, dude? Like, you're fucking retarded.
Right.
And one night I was sitting there and fucking I was deep into some deep diving shit. And James Files popped up and I was like, oh my fucking God. I was like, James Files is the man who shot JFK. Nothing will ever change my mind about that. If you watch his interview, it connects all the dots. There is no gap there. There's no fucking Warren Commission. He tells you how it worked.
Oh wow!
In conjunction with the mob that existed in Dallas, with the mob that existed in New Orleans.
Because wasn't JFK gonna kind of go against the mob?
He did go against the mob.
He was like trying to get Teamsters.
Bobby, dude, Sam Giancana. According to James Files, Sam Giancana is where it came down. Like that's where his, the CIA was involved, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah, of course they were.
Oh,
but that's not where James Files' word came from. His word came from Nick something. And anybody who's still living, he says, no, that person's still living. I can't give their name. But everybody else is dead. And dude, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, right on.
Now, did
James Files fucking shot JFK.
you happen to see I seen a little bit of it anyways when Trump was on Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Well, Joe Rogan
Are you
asked
talking about the
him.
AI one?
No. Joe Rogan asked him about unsealing those documents, and Trump said
Never.
Trump said something about, well, there's people who's still alive.
Yeah, he did.
Something about he wouldn't do it as president while they're still alive.
I'm not send their asses in the grave and open the goddamn documents.
But he said something along them lines, right?
Yeah.
That-
Whatever.
I remember that.
Whatever. You know the reason I voted for Donald Trump this time? And I guarantee
You had no other choice.
There's not a whole lot of people that will tell you that they dislike Donald Trump more than I. But about a year ago, I saw Donald Trump do a video, and it was his plan to dismantle the deep state. And he talked about, now granted, the executive order to fire diplomats or bureaucrats, that's a stretch. But he said that he wants to instill truth and reconciliation commissions. If America wishes to survive, that is our last hope. Everybody, admit your participation. Tell everything you know. Otherwise, you will never get to the bottom of this. And there is shit that Joda, if you want to know what the fuck, how deep this shit gets, I will take you, and I promise that you will curse me for it.
Do you remember that website you turned me on to, and it was
Pornhub?
No, not porn. I already knew Pornhub.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna turn me on like shit.
Just turn on Insight and same thing I had to say it.
No, it was where there were circles and they were all connected.
Intertwined together?
No,
They rule how?
They rule.
Theyrule.net. I don't even think it's around anymore. And unfortunately, because of in the last couple of months, the Internet Archive that catalogs all the websites, it's under siege from powers that be.
Yes, so those
Edward
powers
Snowden.
that be, what was cool about that site is you could connect from that site.
It all connects in
It
way-
does. It's like a big web.
Like
The
the
fact is
interweb.
if someone was able to, if I showed, and I didn't show many people that, unfortunately, because I didn't realize how fleeting the opportunity was. But the fact is that if I was to take that website to you right now, Katrina, and I was to show that to you, what the fuck are you going to do about it?
Nothing,
Joda.
because you know why? I still buy Nestle, and I fucking hate that.
Tell me what's
The
going on
man
with
who
it.
owns it, like, what a fucking dickhole. But I still buy Nestle products, and it's hard not to because they're all motherfucking connected.
Then that's your fault.
Yeah, it is.
Aldi's
But
don't
just
have
like what
Nestle.
like what we just said, Aldi's, it's really General Mills. You know?
Pretty soon we'll be calling all these Nazis. They'll be like, they come from Germany. Truth and reconciliation commissions
That's just like
is the
people
only
saying
solution to this.
That they'll only shop local business and they won't shop big conglomerates. But everybody goes to Walmart because they can't not go.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I wish it was mine.
But go ahead and
I wish it was mine.
tomatoes and
really
shit.
good.
Y'all remember when the COVID shutdown hit and they would not sell seeds?
Do you know what's weird?
Remember that shit?
I do.
They wouldn't sell plants or seeds.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, they'll regulate your garden. You can't plant over so much. You're not allowed.
That's stupid.
Then start doing whatever the fuck you want. And whenever they come and say something, but you can't ask your neighbors.
Like you can't even collect rainwater.
Yeah, that's
Yes, I can.
Well, you can, but you're not like allowed to.
Did you hear about
But
the
I guess like really, like everybody, I'm sure breaks all kinds of laws all the time because
3 felonies a day.
Did you hear about the guy
It's like fucking dumb.
a few years back who got like all solar panels and did everything off the grid on his own? And they still showed up and was like, you owe us money. And he's like, no, I don't owe you money for nothing. They're like, yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
He was self-sufficient himself, and they was like, bullshit, you owe us money.
You know what that's called?
The government.
It's called a racket.
Yeah. A system.
Ain't no such thing as no government.
We're in a system.
Stop, for real. As soon as people they pretend that there's this thing called the government, where they're like, oh, the government, and some fucking guy who has a train in his...
It's Wizard of Oz. It's the man behind
Yeah, it is. He has, hey, my ID says that I have the authority that comes from that place. And then that place has the authority that comes from that place. And that place is, and they go, and you gotta listen to what I say! Make me fucking listen to what the fuck you guys say, man. Because I tell you what, I'm not a violent person at all. But what do you got to do to make me do what you say? You want to brutalize me? You want to fucking get me here in front of my fucking people, in front of you, and force me to fucking do what the fuck you say? Then what the fuck you got, man?
Are you like, you know what?
Bullshit.
Do you know what? That sounds like a Rage Against the Machine song.
I made a meme, the very first meme I ever made was that guy that's like, you know what I'm talking about, that guy?
Yeah, that guy.
And it was like that moment when you realize that Rage Against the Machine is controlled opposition. That was the very first meme I ever made. It's a motherfucker, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, they were before their time
Hey.
because they had Trump as president.
You gonna get shot? Hey.
In that
You
video.
you don't go with me and go get shot? Come on, man.
No.
Let's do it. Come on.
He don't even want to go to that trap house with you. What are you talking about?
His ass is going to the trap house with me.
So I know I'll never leave. My demons will come back.
You think it's a joke?
It's like
You think it's a
Hotel
joke?
California.
His ass is taking me to the trap house.
It better be within a few blocks.
I promise it is within a few blocks.
There's several.
There's always one within a few blocks. In Franklin County, there's always one within a few blocks, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're everywhere.
I've always mouthed off about Franklin County, and I literally grew up 3 miles from the county line road, so.
Yeah, Franklin County, I think, as far as poverty and drugs in the entire state of Illinois, it's like...
It's up there.
It is. It's
up
like...
there.
It's crazy. And I know, like, Cairo is, I think, maybe number
Poor
one
Cairo.
in poverty, but Franklin County is like
Do you know
number
the
3.
Do you know the history of Cairo?
I don't know, but I think I saw something the other day on Cairo because they were talking about these houses that had been just just buildings that were just left.
Yeah. It's been like 12-ish years ago, probably 10. I installed a drop ceiling in Cairo's courthouse and their jail.
Okay.
And dude, this has been 10, 12 years ago, and it,
Like a ghost town?
dude, yeah, it was, yeah. I mean, the jail was happening. There was a liquor store that was happening. There was a fight with I seen a fight with the big guy had like a tire knocker.
Fuck.
Dude, we went to eat at this like little den. This guy stopped on his bicycle, dude, like, it's all like, hey man, you into some hardcore porn? I was like, nah, dude, I'm good.
That's what he offered you was hardcore porn.
Yes! And he was all like, he's like with his jacket, like, hey, like, instead of watches. I was like, dude, I don't even own the VCR.
That's weird.
It was VHS.
What year was this?
Like 10 years ago.
You're fucking bullshit.
I am not. Dude,
You're making that shit up.
no, I got paid.
Fuck this. I got me some hard.
Yeah, you into some hardcore porn, man?
Oh my god. Be like, well, you could look it up for free.
So
but
weird.
okay.
You know what? I believe it, actually.
I know.
Really, it's so weird.
It was definitely true, dude. But yeah, like the streets were just big holes in it and stuff.
Right.
And Cairo, they're in. When I was in school, they were in our conference as far as sports, which like we would fucking kill them at football. But then when basketball came around, dude, shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I played.
They were pilots.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Well, when I was a
I
sophomore,
like air pilots,
they got third in state basketball. They had a guy who was a junior, I believe, that year. His name was Tyrone Nesby, who went on to the NBA.
I remember that kid.
He won the Illinois dunk contest.
Yes, I remember that guy.
It was amazing.
Yep.
Dude, they beat us 101 to 50, and they had like their third strings in by halftime.
Right.
I mean, it was like the Harlem Globetrotters against
Do
me.
you know what the
It was
deal is?
ridiculous.
Do you know what the deal is? Do you know why Cairo is in the predicament that it's in forever.
Please tell us.
Because before the Civil War, Cairo was the same size as Chicago. And there was a concerted effort to not allow Cairo to prosper.
Really?
There was a time during the Civil War where Cairo was still, but there were laws, dude, for real, look it up. There were laws passed in Illinois to deprive Cairo, the whole reason Little Egypt. The very first time that I've ever been able to find that the term Little Egypt was used for down here was a fucking northern politician said that if we don't control them down there, then they will be a Little Egypt and we will be enslaved to them as the Israelites.
Oh shit.
Talking about Chicago.
And look, they reversed it.
They did it on purpose.
Wow.
That's the whole reason. That fucking,
So
dude, you're talking about two of the largest fucking river systems in the entire world that converge on one little town. And you tell me that town can't get a goddamn grocery store?
Yeah, that is fucked up.
Welcome to the reality in Illinois. Welcome to reality in Illinois, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Where did you find that information? Because that's very interesting.
I seen a guy talking this the other day that had some conspiracy thing going that the Mississippi was actually the Nile or the Amazon, whichever one, or whatever, and all this. It was talking about it. And like, why do you think it's Cairo and it's Little Egypt? And I was all like, whatever.
I don't know for a fact, but the very first time, because this is something I did a little bit of research into, and the very first time that the term Little Egypt was used, because I have a project called Egyptian Soil, which is like a gardening kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, community building kind of shit.
Yeah.
And the very first time I ever heard the term, or I was ever able to find that the term Little Egypt was used, it was in 1840s, 50 something, and it was between whenever they were talking about internal Illinois politics, and they were like, if we don't control them, then we will be as Israelites to Egypt.
Oh, they fucking shut us down.
And they shut them the fuck down.
They did. Because that is a fucked up.
If you look at Cairo and the history, then fucking don't tell me shit. That is a deliberate fucking undermining of any sort of community. Because what the fuck would it have done to Chicago money interests if fucking Cairo was allowed to do whatever it did?
Well, yeah.
They've been the same size. Rin City was fucking 30,000 people 100 years ago.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was booming.
Dude.
Well, Franklin County. Then, if it's like, I want to know for sure because I'm not exactly for sure, but it is in the definite top 5 of poverty-stricken.
Yes.
In the state of Illinois.
This is besides the Indians, besides Pine Ridge.
What kind of Indian?
Pine Ridge.
Okay.
Oglala Sioux.
Okay.
Those people are the worst communities in the country, not because of the people, but because of what the fuck has been imposed on them.
Oh, yeah,
Everything has been imposed upon you. Do not think that this shit is your own fault, because it's not.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Don't pretend that it is. If you pretend that it is, then you are the fucking enemy. Because fucking nobody who is paying attention to the real world shit, whether you're fucking Johnny white man on the street or fucking gangbanger in the city, nobody is pretending that they don't see this shit. Unless you are pretending that you don't see this shit, and then you're the fucking enemy. For real. How much more do the Brandons have to say?
I do know that Cairo was prosperous at one time, and I knew that in my lifetime it's not been or whatever, but I had no idea nothing about none of that. But
What's your lifetime?
77.
Short.
47 years or so far.
Short.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd like to know more about that. That's a very
Dragons' lifespans are long. and they don't really care anything for how humans do things. They do things outside of how we perceive things. We see things as we see things, but there are if you want to call them patterns or their orchestrations, you can't deny them. If you see them, call them out. Otherwise, you're complicit in what the fuck they're doing.
But tell me how you feel about Bigfoot.
Maybe Bigfoot are fucking like we would have got away if it wasn't for Bigfoot. Do you know why you haven't found a Bigfoot body? Because Bigfoot is a spiritual being. 100%.
So you believe in like the quantum
I don't believe in anything.
Bigfoot?
No. Robert Anton Wilson said, "Don't believe in anything, because as soon as you believe in something, then you stop thinking about it."
But he believes in that saying.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Robert Anton Wilson could be wrong.
You're believing it's hell.
I don't think he's wrong, but it's a constant try. We try to do the right thing.
Now you sound like
Try.
Yoda. There is no try.
There's only kind of try.
Sounds like some crypto something or other to me.
Cryptocurrency.
We were talking about that earlier.
You guys should get a hold of Big Jesse and talk to him. He's for real.
Who's Big Jesse?
I know.
Anybody of mine?
Cryptocurrency? Cairo? What subject we talking about?
No. He's a Franklin County guy. But last time I seen him, I hadn't seen him in a long time. I get my hair cut, and I see him, and I was like, "Oh shit, man, how you doing?"
Barber?
No, his brother's a barber, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm doing good."
Is his barber a brother?
I said, "Yeah, apparently so." I can say something else, but I'm not going to. Anyway, he said, "Man," he goes. I said, "You still working with them guys?" And he goes, "No, man." He goes, 2 years ago, I cashed in all my chips and I invested in Bitcoin. Since I fucking talked to him, any $1,000 he had invested in Bitcoin has made him 15 grand. Since I talked to him when I got my last haircut. I swear to God. Talk to Big Jesse.
Did you get your head shaved?
No!
So
I just got a haircut.
Okay.
Like 6 weeks, not even 6 weeks, 5 weeks ago. For real.
What do you pay for a haircut nowadays?
$14.
$14?
You a vet?
It looks
Are
like
you a veteran?
It looks like a $20 haircut for me.
Or are you a veteran?
I'm a
No, they just pay $20. It's a $20 haircut. You know, no, actually, they're running like a fucking.
Do you got to show your military ID?
It's on my regular ID.
Does it say that on
I have access to my DD-14 if you want.
Can you prove?
Yes, we
It is. It is on your regular ID.
It's a whole thing. To be honest, I wish that I would have been made aware of exactly the nuances of what my whole military shit was. But they don't tell you that stuff. Norm! Hey!
I broke something on his
That's okay.
How's the hand, man? Let's find out.
Nothing good.
Nothing good?
Is that what we call it?
Yeah. The bar's about to open.
Open mic, starting up.
And I had one girl that I put something about.
Show your face, Brandon.
Even though it doesn't
Brandon.
I already did.
Brandon. Ramon Stamos.
match. Here we go, already.
Joda.
Hold on.
Cat.
Hold on. I have something
something.
clever and quippy to say.
Please tell us.
That's not Brandon.
That's Brandon.
What?
I'm not gonna.
That's his real name.
That's why.
That's how
But he's offered to show some face.
Is that Dave over there?
Yes,
How you doing?
Good.
Can't you tell by
Sounds fucking.
Yeah.
No shit. That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
You come to get drunk.
I was looking at my that. What are you talking about? That's cool.
I did
Let me-
not
hey.
bring the cold or the snow.
I heard it was you. I got an email. They said it was you.
I went there was no cold, no snow.
Come on, Joe. Let's go to the trap house.
No, I'm not trapping no houses.
You make that one more convincing.
Brandon's wanting to take Joda to the trap house.
No, I'm not going to try
Take
that.
care of yourself.
I don't have to go to one. I'm that's partly my life. My life is
Sound like a
very
yes.
much.
I'm here.
All right, I guess we're going to shut it down. We'll be back in 4 days with Jon Stewart from the Daily, or not from the Daily Show, but
I don't live in a trap house, but I am totally
Trap House adjacent.
associated with a trap house.
She's next to Ken. Yeah.
I'm next to Ken. That's a good thing to say.
Hold back.
I think
Me and Joe's gonna go check the door in the trap house.
Hey, guess what? I'll upload it while we're sitting here.
Oh, good deal. Good deal. It's coming soon. He's going to upload it while we're sitting here.
Yeah.
Oh,
All I want to know is,
What's
this plunger for?
God damn, Dave. I was doing good till you got here. I was doing good.
Come check it out. We're gonna be serving food here. We got our we're promoting local bands, local live music.
Good stuff.
Yeah, if you got something, let us know. We'll be on our podcast.
Open mic every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like whatever Wednesday falls in the 20th of the month, we have a comedy night.
Yeah, it's funny. She likes that. I want to know my class.
Good times.
It is.
Good place. Good environment.
We have a show coming up on December 14th. It is Flight Risk and their CD release party. Their special guest is Broken Circle. But when I heard Broken Circle, they blew me away. I was so like, what the fuck at first? I was
What's
like,
Broken Circle like?
They're like really weird. It's all original. They play all original music, right?
Where they from?
Is Broken Circle from like Centralia?
He's a crippled boy.
Nobody's paying attention to me. I think they're like that area, Centralia, Salem, Centralia, something like that. But yeah, they were really cool. And then I talked to him because I do that. And then Skylar Pendergast, which is the drummer of Flight Risk.
So is he doing his solo stuff
He is,
on the same night?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be a good show.
Yeah, so you got to check him out. If you've never heard him, you got to check it out. Or you're missing it. You're going to miss this shit.
Is it Friday or Saturday night?
It's Saturday, December
So
14th.
2 Saturdays?
Yes, mark your calendars.
December 14th.
Kit
Kit Kats, Benton, Illinois.
Come hang out, drink specials,
And special drinks.
and support your local bands. Because look, Jody's a local band. This is the Dark Comics bass player.
Amen.
All right, we're going to go.
We're out.
We're out.